Okay, I'm recording. Hey guys, happy YouTube day. I'm super excited to share today's video, which is all about taking free sessions when it isn't a good idea. Today I'm gonna be sharing why I think it is a good thing and also why it can really hurt your business and really hurt you. And so we're gonna cover it all. So let's get started. Okay, so free sessions are always just a really hot topic, I feel like, with photographers. And I feel like when you first get started, hold on, I need to readjust. This couch sometimes is just a little too poofy. So I know that sometimes free sessions can be a really, really great thing, and also sometimes free sessions can be a really, really bad thing. When I first started taking pictures, obviously I needed to get some photos to put in a portfolio to show people that I actually knew what I was doing, or that I had an idea of what I was doing, at least when I first got started. But at the beginning, I needed to prove to people that they should hire me for their pictures. And so I needed a portfolio to show them, or a website. Maybe you don't have a website, maybe you're just sending over files, maybe your portfolio is your Instagram. Whatever it is, I needed that when I was first getting started. Offering free sessions, while it can be a really, really great thing, it also can be not so great. So the first thing, and maybe the biggest thing, is that people won't take you as a professional, or people won't take you seriously. So one of the biggest things, I think, is that people won't take you as a professional or won't take you seriously. And you don't want to be known as the free girl, the girl that you just message on Instagram, or if you're a guy, you don't want to be known as that person who, if you just message on Instagram, or you know someone who knows someone, like they can get you a free session. You don't want to be known as that, because let's face it, that's not how professionals work. You know, professionals, they get paid for their services. And if you're known as someone who just does things for free, that doesn't really mean that people are paying you for your services. You're not a professional. It's really hard to build a solid reputation when you're known as that person who always offers free sessions, who always discounts sessions for people. Maybe it's not even that you're giving an entire session for free. Maybe you're just constantly discounting how much things are. Like you say, oh, my session's this amount, but you know, maybe we can work it out and I can like take some money off. There's a lot of things that people can start to question, like, are you really a professional? Like, are you really worth the amount that you're even, trying to charge me if you're discounting it constantly? There's a lot of questions that flood people's head, and you want to make sure that from the get-go that you can clearly explain why you're professional and why, your services are important. It's another good point to bring up is, why are you discounting? So I think that's something that I think photographers use to just promote their services a lot. Like how maybe you might see one of your favorite stores, they discount because obviously stores, retail merchandise, or, even like this pillow company, I'll just throw that out there. They purchase this wholesale, and then they have an overhead cost that they got to cover and a whole bunch of other things. They mark it up a little bit and then they sell it to you or to me. And they can offer sales throughout the year because they do have some sales margin in there. And so that's where that allows that at. They know that they are going to be able to offer sales. So that makes me wonder, if I was a customer and you're saying, oh, I can discount, it makes me wonder, well, why are you discounting? Like, are your services not as good as you really claim they are? Like, are your prices, like, where did you get that number from? Like, are your prices worthwhile? Do your prices really mean something? And those might be things that people are asking when you're constantly discounting. So you need to think about that. You need to make sure that your pricing means something. And I'm gonna explain more about that later, but I just want you to be thinking about that. Why are you discounting? And how might that make people think? And also, where are you getting your numbers from? So keep that in mind. We're gonna come back to that really quick. Another reason why discounted or free sessions can really hurt you is because it can really hurt you individually. You're not getting paid what you need or what you deserve. So obviously time is money, and you are putting time into something. You have equipment, you're taking pictures with a camera. Maybe you're using your iPhone, so maybe you're like, oh, I already had it here, but more than likely if someone's asking you, like, it's probably because you have a camera or because you've done a few other things. And so those are real cost in that. There's cost if you have editing, an editing suite, or you're using services, or you're using a system to upload your files to. There's cost in all of that. And so it's not just free to you to just go out and take some pictures, and make sure that you're understanding that there are a lot of cost in that. And so make sure that you're getting paid what you need, so that way you can provide for yourself, for your business, and for your own family. Okay, so now that I've shared all of that, and I hope I haven't scared you away, because I do promise that there are some really great reasons and some really great times when free sessions can help you. The number one thing that I want you to understand, free sessions are good when they're on your time and it's your idea. And I'm not trying to sound like it's all about you, but y'all, it is your business. It is your time. And I want to make sure that you're smart with that. And so free sessions can work really well when it's something that you have thought through and you have made sure that it works for your business in the season that you're in. I want you to be confident in that, and I want you to be confident in your decision to say, I'm not going to discount sessions, or I'm not going to give away free sessions, or hey, I know that, I know you by knowing someone else, or we kind of know each other. You don't have to give a reason. It's your business. You get to decide that. I will say, once you decide to offer a free session, or you figure out a time where you do need a free session. So maybe, you're getting started and you need more portfolio images. And that's really understandable, because you should not go out and just charge someone when you're first getting started. So you need more images for your portfolio. And you just need to find someone to help you out with that. You need to find someone who can be essentially a model for you. Or, maybe you got a new lens and you want to test that out, and you want to give someone a free session, so that way you can get some new images and you can kind of get a feel for what this lens does. That is totally understandable, but do not advertise it. I do not think that's a good idea to just put it out there like, hey everybody, I'm doing a free session and it's totally free and you can just come and you can come get your pictures taken. I highly suggest to not do that. Only time I have ever done that is when I had a big group shoot in Mount Vernon here, and I decided that I needed to get as many people as I possibly could, and I did not need to know them at all, and I wanted to make a big deal. I wanted to have a big publicity movement about it. And when I did this big launch, I'll show us a few photos from that photo shoot, I put an alt call out, and that is the only time, and probably the only time I will ever do that again. There is a lot of craziness that comes when offering a public free shoot, and I would highly suggest not doing that. Let me just say, this is different than giving away a session as a promotion. Like, hey guys, I'm doing a giveaway, share this and you can win a session. That's totally different. Offering free sessions with nothing, expected, this is for this specifically. So I only use free sessions whenever like I said, I need new portfolio images, I had a new lens, I had a new camera body that I wanted to try that out. When I decided that this is something that I need something, or maybe a new season's coming up and I need new promo pics so that I can promote that I'm having fall sessions. Those are the only times when I've decided that it was on my terms, and then I went individually and found people that I would think would be good for my sessions, my free session, and I would contact them and I would just share with them, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm looking to test out a new lens. Would you be interested in just coming by for like an hour and just taking some pictures, sharing what that all looks like with them, also understanding with them that this is something that just to keep quiet, just between us, but thank you so much. I'm really glad that you're interested. Okay, so once you've reached out to your clients specifically, you want to make sure that throughout this entire process that you stay really, really professional, because just because these are free pictures does not mean that you need to let your guard down and take it really casually. You want to make sure that you're still treating them like you would a normal client, because these people can talk to other people and bring you paying clients as well, obviously. This is the big part that I want to make sure that you understand. When you offer free sessions, you want to make sure that it's on your time and for your needs, and that when you express that to this potential free client, don't make it seem like they are, helping you reach this huge thing or big thing. Obviously be really courteous and kind to them, but make sure that they understand that this is you also giving them a gift as well, as that they're going to get some free pictures from it, and it's a great deal. Of course, free sessions can always start to get a little bit tricky when you start talking about like family members and non-family members or really close friends and all of that. And so that's obviously completely up to you. That's something that you need to decide whenever you start your business, I think, because it's going to come up at some point or another. Someone's going to say, well, I know you really well, or so-and-so. And so it's going to get kind of odd, and you just need to go ahead and decide, hey, where's the line at on when I'm willing to offer free sessions, or if I am going to discount my sessions, who I'm willing to discount for, or what I'm even capable of discounting. So that's a huge, huge thing. Like I said, this is all up to you. It is your business. I hear about a lot of business owners that get shoved into different corners because people reach out and say, I need this, and it is your business. It's your talent. You get to decide when you want to do things for free, or if you want to give things at a discounted price. Speaking of discounted prices, that is something that I shared before that I don't really agree with, and I don't really think it's a good thing when it comes to photography. I think you should have meaning behind your pricing. And so what I mean by that is you need to figure out, what you need to make for the hours that you're gonna be working. So obviously whatever project you're doing, you need to break that down by hour, and then also so you can cover all of your overhead cost. That is something that's super, super important. So if you are discounting your pricing, it makes me wonder what are you discounting? Because you obviously have to keep paying for, your overhead stuff. So are you just discounting your own stuff? Or are you just saying like, hey, I'm not worth that, like my personal, like the hours I put in for that? And so that's something that you need to decide and try to figure out on your own. Personally, I don't offer discounted sessions. I sometimes, like I said, will do a free session for a project or something that I need, or something that would benefit my business. But that is what we've decided. My husband and I have also decided to gift people sessions sometimes, and that's just a personal decision that we have decided on our own, and that when it works well for our business. There are some times that it doesn't work well for our business, some seasons that it doesn't work well, like actual physical seasons, not like just seasons of life. Maybe you're not able to gift someone a session. Maybe you'd really love that, but you can't gift them in that season because truthfully, your business has to make an income. So that's all up to you, things that you need to think about, but you need to decide that on your own before someone comes up and asks you and then you feel under pressure. You never need to just decide right on the spot. It's totally up to you. Like I said, it's your business. And the last thing that I want to share is, and it might be a little bit controversial, but it's okay that if you lose clients. And what I mean by that, instead of clients, I should say inquiries. If people ask you about it and then you say, hey, yeah, I'm not doing sessions, or okay, this is the actual price of that, that is totally fine. That not everybody books with you. That was something that was really, really hard for me in the beginning, was like understanding that not everybody's gonna book, and that's okay. It's totally okay and it's understandable. I am not everybody's target client. For example, I will never own a Tesla in my life, and that's okay. Tesla's not changing their pricing because of me. And similarly, you do not need to change your pricing for everyone else. It's okay that you stick to what you believe that you're worth. Obviously, make sure that you're not just pulling your price and your numbers from just random places, or just saying, well, so-and-so charges that, so that's what I need to charge. Make sure that you have reasoning behind that. Make sure you understand where you're pulling from that. And that way your clients, you don't have to share every bit with them, but you can understand when you explain those numbers to your clients, what there's real meaning behind that. All right, guys, that's it for right now. I'm super excited to see how you guys will take these tips and tricks and apply them to your own business, and to see if you guys will decide to do free sessions as well. I am super excited to see you take control of your business and use free sessions to your advantage. So of course, go ahead and like this video, comment below on something you want to see next, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in, guys.